What's going on everyone, I'm Luigi and this is a Philips 27-inch 4K Ultra HD monitor. Let's get right into it. So I've been wanting to upgrade my old monitor for quite some time. There was nothing wrong with it. It was a 24-inch 1080p monitor, pretty straightforward, nothing wrong with it. But I wanted to get a bigger one, a 4K monitor. I wasn't really caring about the refresh rates, but I was looking for a bigger monitor and a 4K monitor, and that's where I found this, the Philips 27-8 E1A 4K Ultra HD monitor, which could also be the most affordable 4K monitor there is on the market, or at least the one that I could find at the best price. Let's start with the price and the overall build quality of this monitor. This monitor, when it first launched, it retailed for £309. I bought this on a Black Friday sale for £199, so that's a big discount. And right now you can find it on Amazon for £215. So what I would recommend is do not buy this monitor at a full price, because you can easily find it for lower than what it should be. So anything lower than £250, I wouldn't pay anything more than £250, although it did retail at £309, but I believe it's been out for a couple of years now, so somewhere between the £199 and £230 is probably what you should be paying for this monitor right now. It's built solidly. The build quality of this monitor is actually really good. It doesn't feel like it's going to break when you're handling it, when you're getting out of the box, or when you're mounting it to wherever you need to mount it. It has very thin bezels all the way around and it's very symmetrical across the board. This monitor does come with a stand, but I will 100% recommend you to get a monitor arm just like I have right now. The stand doesn't allow you to do much. It only allows you to really tilt the monitor up or down. So I will 100% recommend you to get a monitor arm. The monitor itself only weighs about 10 pounds, so it will be easily supported by most monitor arms there is on the market right now. It has all the ports you need. You get two HDMI 2.0, a display port, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. The two HDMI ports are really important for me, and they're really key because I have my gaming setup and my work setup all within the same desk. It allows me to easily switch between the two with no problem. Previously, if I wanted to change from work to play or from play to work, I had to actually take the HDMI plug off either my console or my laptop to then connect it to the opposite device, and that's not something fun. But now that I have them both, I can just easily be working, and the next minute I can easily swap, turn my PS4 or my Switch on and be able to play right away without having to change anything around and without having to waste time moving around either ports or cables, and that's just annoying. Now, let's get into the actual display itself. It's a 27-inch 4K monitor with IPS technology. It has a refresh rate of 60 Hz and a response time of 4 milliseconds. The specs itself of the monitor are way more than enough for most of us, for the regular general population that do like gaming and are going to need it mostly for work. The display can get really bright, up to 350 nits of peak brightness, and it has some really lovely vibrant colors. One of the only things I would like this monitor to do better, or obviously that will just come with the technology, is the blacks on this monitor are not as vibrant, or they're not as dark as they should. So that's something that's lacking on this monitor. All the colors are really lovely. It's perfect for video editing or just overall media, surfing and gaming. But if you're playing games that have those really deep blacks, or if it's a game that's very dark, you do lose that sense of darkness within the monitor if you're playing a lot of games that have a lot of darkness within it. So that's something just to keep in mind. But colors, absolutely amazing. It's 4K Ultra HD, which is awesome. And again, it gets really bright, which is awesome, especially during the day. I have mine, as you can see, right in front of a window. I usually put the blind down during the day, or at least halfway when it's really bright outside. But even when it's really bright outside, you can still see the monitor perfectly fine. And now, before you all start saying 60 Hz is not enough, you should have got in something that's 140 Hz of refresh rate. I know. But for me, the biggest thing was mostly for work and video editing. Gaming was more of a second thought afterwards. At the moment, I'm not gaming a lot, but I've still been gaming and I've still been playing around, but just not as much as I used to. So I didn't care too much about refresh rate, and I was more worried about the 4K and the Ultra HD and the color accuracy for mostly video editing and just overall work that I do on my laptop. But again, that doesn't make this monitor bad for gaming. It's still really good. Again, you get 4K Ultra HD, more than enough for your Nintendo Switch, more than enough for your PS4 as well. And obviously with the response time being at 4 milliseconds, yes, it could be better. It could be all the way down to 1 millisecond, or it could be high refresh rate, which will make it nicer for gaming. But again, for the gaming that I do and for the amount of gaming that I play, I don't really care too much about the refresh rates and the response time. Maybe in the future, once I get more into gaming, or I can afford it. Again, this is a 4K monitor that I needed, and it's the cheapest one that I found, so I'm taking it. So maybe in the future, once I have some more money and I'm getting into more gaming or playing heavier, or I'm playing graphic heavy games, then I will get a monitor mostly down to refresh rate and response time as well. But overall, I would definitely recommend this monitor, especially for those that have their work and gaming setup all within the same desk, so you can utilize those 2 HDMI ports, and someone that wants that 4K at a 27-inch display. Again, this is probably the cheapest 4K display you might find on Amazon or Currys, what about mine. And again, this monitor should be at a decent price. They do go really fast. At the moment, it's still in stock on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below. That is all from me today. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the very next one. See ya, bye.